day I wake up, I realize that I was born in the struggle. My feet hit the pavement, I know I gotta hustle. The good, the bad choices, I know I gotta juggle. But this is the life I live, it's a struggle.
Life is filled with lessons, but it gives me perspective. Also drive needed to achieve my objectives. My vision's filled with days of constant
introduce yourself to the people, you know what I mean?
Peace and blessings, everybody. It's Hood Raised, HoodRaised, Hood Raised from the Westside of Chi. Spoken word artist, mentor, leader, man amongst the people.
All right. So now, if you had to describe your craft, so maybe the person who didn't know about Hood Raised, if you had to describe your craft to them in the situation of saying like, okay, what would make them want to listen to more from you? How would you describe yourself and describe your craft?
I'm a spoken word artist, and I like to consider my category, I call it urban realism, because everything I speak it from a perspective of something that I've dealt with, something from the streets, a place I've been to, the things I've went through, and it's all truth. Like, it's nothing factual, it's nothing like fictional, it's all fact. It's everything that I've, the places I've walked, the things I've encountered, and I try to tell it from a man's perspective, because a lot of times the men's point of view isn't always seen. I was made and raised by the hood, like hooping on milk crates. I'm never shy, but I keep it shy because I was born in the ill state with skills to seal fates of all fake competitors, born among zodiac lions, a fierce predator. And I play with words like kindergartners with alphabet blocks. I've been doing this since kindergarten, so I got the alphabet locked. And it's my time to shine, so watch me spring forward with like daylight savings and y'all fall back with all the hate. There's no stopping this talent you facing, no hindering my resolve, no putting a halt to my wheel. I'm driving the path to success. So decide whether you want to be a passenger or roadkill.
How long have you been involved in poetry or whatever? Where did it start?
Man, I grew up a hip hop artist, in the B Street area. So like I've been writing and rapping my whole life. But I transitioned into spoken word, I want to say about 8 to 9 years ago. I got introduced to a poetry said by one of my guys at work, co-worker named Jason Williams, one of the most powerful poets on the scene. And then he took me to a set. It was called Bougies at the time, and he introduced me to his group, which headlined by Momentum and Odyssey. It's called Three Brothers to the Mic, 3BM. I'm now a member of 3BM, and I learned that poetry is not as cliche as people try to make it out to be. It's a whole lot of stories, a lot of powerful testimonies.
When did you realize this was something? Well, it was like the perfect transition for what you used to do hip-hop wise. When did you realize that?
Initially, it was the passion was just the same. Like, to be able to just use my abilities to write, to put words together, to create a message. That was just fun. It was entertaining. But it got real for me when I want to say, so I'm 2 years into performing. And there's this group called Simba, Safe in My Brother's Arms, and they flew me and my boy Jason out to speak to California to speak in the Stockton Correctional Facility. So I was out speaking testimony and life into brothers who ain't gonna never see the light of day again. They ain't gonna never, they full life term people. These brothers, and one of the OGs that was inside, he touched me and I told him that. He was just like, man, bro, if I would have heard the message that you giving now 10 years ago, I wouldn't be in here. That made it real for me. In life, we gotta take the bitter with the sweet. Cause we're all black roses that have grown from the concrete, though sometimes our minds are often underexposed. So we end up roses that are withered in the streets, or land with snakes that have slithered in our sheets. But I learned if you want to feel totally complete, and you want the opposite of defeat, you gotta keep moving forward and let God produce the rhythm in your feet. Cause you hear something inspiring, feel good, don't it? Cause I know I've been blessed to the second power, like Exponent. So whenever I'm on the stage, I promise I'ma always uplift on it. I was gonna write a piece about this bogus chick and decided, nah, I ain't gonna waste my gift on it. Because I'm more than a poet. I'm a certified wordsmith. Cause God gave me the brains of a scholar and this powerful voice to work with. But I'm careful what I project because I know how powerful words can hit. But if a dude cross the line, he'll get it as worse can get. See, because I'm more than a poet. I'm a full-time father. And I'll be an uncle and a goddaddy when other fathers won't even bother. And I'm ready to prepare my seeds for everything that life will bring. From helping my 5-year-old with her ABCs to helping my 16-year-old with her feminine hygiene. I'm gonna teach us more than life than big rims and tight jeans. And most importantly, show her morals. Because a lot of today's women are trifling. So I'm more than a poet. And I got multiple reasons. But I just fall back and let my poetry speak for itself. See, because hearing and seeing is believing.